Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commander, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we play those three oh-so-scary, oh-so-devastating letters, EDH. What does that stand for today, Hado Ken?
You know what? You guys should know this by now. Why do I have to keep telling you guys every time we come here? It stands for eviscerating degenerate haters. That's right. It's people out there who don't like the cards that's in your deck and it's designed to tear them down. And that's what we like to do to them because hurting souls is what we do.
Yep, and we can definitely do that with these new cards and these new reprints that we got from Core Set 21.
But before we go there, before we go any further, we got to give a shout out to our newest patron.
That's right. We want to welcome to the Mana Squad, Jennifer Grayvale.
First of all, Jen, thank you for believing in what we do and supporting the cause. And because she supports the cause, you know we got to feature her favorite commander.
That's right. Today we are shouting out Ayara, First of Locthwain.
Good Lord, that is a Game of Thrones name. I've never heard it in my life.
Yeah, that's too many consonants that I'm used to saying it in one word.
Bro, you need a whole mouthful of saliva to pronounce that.
Just look at the picture though. Like,
she hard. Don't get me wrong, she hard.
That does look like Castle Locthwain back there.
I'm just saying she needs to be on the Iron Throne as we speak. But as we go further, what does this commander do?
So this is an Elf Noble, 3 black, 2/3. Whenever Ayara or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And you can tap or sacrifice another black creature, draw a card.
Okay. I sense an Aristocats theme, and I know my boy Gary is in your deck too. But you know what? We're not going to go any further.
Did you say aristocrats or aristocats?
I'm just saying. So you know, a lot of stuff has been coming out, especially Core Set 2021. And that Core Set brought us some heaters. It brought the fire. It brought some great reprints to the table that I didn't even know we were asking for.
Yeah. So I saw some of these reprints and I was like, I missed my chance to get this the first time. I can't miss it now. I can't.
Hold up. Wait a second. I got to say this before we go to Eugene. They reprinted Eugene. And I'm thinking, who y'all talking? Y'all call him Ugin, but I know him by Eugene. I call him what his mama called him, all right? So Eugene is out there. You know, they got Sad Robot out there. What's his real name?
The saddest of robots.
Solemn Simulacrum.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't like the way this one look because
it's too colorful.
I know. I like the old Sad Robot, the one who like his kids disrespect him and he got 2 mortgages and some alimony. But you know what? Let's go further. So we like to choose the sleepers and the hitters of this set out there. You know, some of these is on y'all list, but some of these y'all might not have been paying attention to.
Yeah, and the ones we're going to talk about today are none of the reprints. We just want to focus on the new cards to see what might be the new hotness that you might want to pick up and include.
Now, these might not be in any direct order, but of course, he like to choose that lame, basic stuff. And, you know, my list is always fire.
You know, I'm going to let you go first today.
Okay, my first pick is the Brass Tanter. First of all, I respect the name because that means he talks trash. He is the hype man. He's like, where you at? Come and bring it. All right, I'm high behind my boys.
But I'm pretty sure he keeps bail money, though.
Oh, yeah, he keeps bail money on him. So the Brass Tanter is indestructible. All right.
He's in a struggle.
So he's also a 5-drop, red and 4. And he also says whenever you do damage to him, you do damage to target opponent. Now, I know this sounds very familiar because there was a card called Stuffy Doll. Yep. But there's one thing that makes him better. For red and 2, you get to have him fight target creature. You know how amazing that is?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So it's like when your opponents want to play those big monstrous threats, like, okay, sure. The bigger they are, the harder they'll hit you.
Play your Eldrazi's. Swing we can dance if you want to. I'll take all that damage except trample because now you're playing.
Yeah,
you're playing with my emotions now.
It's dirty.
Now, who's on your list?
So I'm gonna start with a low ball. I'm choosing Griffin Airy.
Okay.
This is a 1 and white enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, you can just summon out a 2/2 Griffin with flying. So this is a quick way to just quickly make tokens. You like to play. Before you look at me like that with that tone of voice, you like to play Uncle Carl.
Okay, my boy Boris Karloff, a.k.a. Uncle Carl, loves it with creatures ETB because then I can gain like 20. Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
I respect your choice.
Gain life, and while you're gaining life, also get creature advantage, board advantage.
You letting the bodies hit the floor. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Still wrong. All right, next on my
I
list.
didn't know we was doing right or wrong here.
Yeah, next on my list is the newest planeswalker to join the crew. His name is Bazari Ket,
Or otherwise known as kick in the door, get on the ground.
aka BK. Have it his way, not yours. You see the picture of him?
Yeah.
he
looks like the enforcer.
He looked like something like a pimp. Like before he became a planeswalker, he used to run them streets. Now, what I love about this planeswalker is that his +1 ability says that target creature gets +1 and becomes indestructible.
Yeah.
His -2 ability says when your creatures turn sideways, when they attack, you create 1/1 creatures based on the number of creatures that attack you. So if I got 4 creatures coming in, I create 4 1/1s.
Yeah.
That's one of my bring the whole crew. We about to go kick the dough in. And his -6 ability, -6, says at the beginning of combat, not only do you create a 1/1 soldier, but you put a +1/1 counter on all your creatures.
That's pretty.
That's gross.
That's pretty.
That's
boss.
gross. That's what that is.
Yeah, but you know who's grosser though?
Okay, tell me.
So next up on my list, I got to talk about Teferi. Since you talked about
Everybody
planeswalker.
always talk about that's the easiest one. That's a low blow right there, man.
Look, let me enjoy. I might actually get this Teferi before the price jumps up too high.
Look, we already know Teferi is always 2 steps from getting banned. That's why I don't even look at him no more.
So this Teferi is just bonkers already. You can activate loyalty abilities of Teferi on any player's turn, anytime you can cast it instant.
Okay.
That's weird. Okay, sure. So +1, draw a card, discard a card advantage. Cool. -3, target creature you don't control phases out. We phasing, baby. We phasing. When I first started playing Magic, I was the only one in a game shop playing phase, and nobody knew how to deal with it. Mostly because everybody was like, "What is that?"
Exactly. I don't even know what it is. And I'm sitting here right next to you. But honestly, I don't care.
And that's all I really care about. I just want to make the creatures disappear and draw some cards. That's why I'm liking Teferi.
And his third ability says if you all him, you get two extra turns.
Two turns.
So he stayed cheating.
What you gonna do with those turns? I don't know. Do whatever you want to. Phase out some more creatures. I don't care.
So my next pick is a card I've been waiting for the longest, called Discontinuity. And this one is a hitter. The whole purpose of the card is to tell you to stop. Quit what you're doing. Shut it up. As a matter of fact, I think my mom might have designed this card because it says, I don't care what you're working on, shut it up. This card is a 6-drop.
Yeah.
It's 3 blue, 3 colorless. This card says, in the turn, do not pass go, do not collect $200. But if it's my turn and I end it, it costs 2 blue and 2 colorless less to cast it. So if I threw some jank out there and said, oh, at the end of the turn, I lose. No, I don't.
Yeah. Get off the stack.
Get it. Nah,
Go home.
It don't exist no more.
Yep.
That don't even smell right. Get it out of here. So what you got?
So my next pick, just to shut you down, is Garuk's Uprising. Now you can't tell me that this isn't an all-star. You can try it, but you'll be wrong.
I can tell you right now that card is trash.
First of all, it's 2 and a green, so it's a 3-drop. When it enters the battlefield, if you control a creature, power 4 or greater, you get to draw a card. So we draw cards in green. You know I love it. Creatures you control have trample. Okay, that's doing something that I haven't seen in a while. Another enchantment do. And whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you get to draw more cards, another card. So this is card draw in green and grants trample.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to embarrass him, but there's this card called Elemental Bond that exists that has been doing this for the longest. But you know what?
Does it grant trample?
I don't care about that. So my next MVP on my team, it's gonna sound weird, and I understand that, but it's the Conclave Mentor. First of all, it's a 2-drop Selesnya. And it says whenever you put a counter on a creature, you put twice as many. I love these cards. I love stacking counters on creature. And here's another thing. When this guy dies, you gain life equal to the number of counters on him. This is a beautiful card. In the last set, there was this card called Ozolith that says whenever your creatures die, you get to put counters on it. And whenever you go to combat, you get to stack counters. This guy says you put stacks on deck. That's right.
Stacks on stacks.
We get dangerous out here.
Yeah, so that sounds cute and all. And I'm going to move to my number 4, which is Joriel Monvoli Recluse. Whatever. This is the cat lady.
Okay.
This is the cat lady. Dangerous cat lady. All right? So listen up. She's 1 in green, so she's a 2-drop, legendary. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you get to make a 2/2 green cat creature token. Pay 4 and 2 green, and all your creatures get a base power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your hand. We card drawing green. We live in a dream, baby. We live in a dream. So I play a growth before you boo.
Boo!
I play a Growthama deck. I love to draw cards, especially in green. So I'm filling up my hand. I'm swinging in strong. So I don't know what else you plan to do, but you better be ready to take this heat. I hope your next card can help defend from that.
Okay. I think I might have saved the best for last.
Sure, I suppose.
You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 Okay, coming to the stage is Rada, Heart of Kells.
Okay, yeah.
First of all, it's a 3-drop, 1 in Gruul, right?
Yeah.
As long as your turn, she got first strike.
Okay. She hit first.
Okay. You can look at the top of your library, and if it's a land, you can play lands from the top of your library.
Okay, so she spin that green.
Okay. Here's where we put the cheese on the biscuit. You can play 6, 4 and Gruul, and she gets XX, where X is the number of lands you have. Now, I have a Lands Matter deck, right, with the Panther Commander. You know.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther Commander. We'll post them right here. I've been looking for a secret commander to put in that deck, and I think I found it. Can you know how many lands I get out of that deck? All of them.
All the lands.
All the lands. I'm hitting you with everything. That's my pick. Now bring your week-old pick on.
You know what? That sounds cute, real cute and all, because I think that my previous, card that I talked about beats that one. But, whatever, sure. Last card I got to talk about, saving the real best for last. Terror of the Peaks.
Wait, what?
Terror of the Peaks. You should have chose this one.
Okay, you're going to explain this one to me.
All right, 3 and 2 red.
Okay.
It's a dragon. So so if he's a dragon, he fly.
Yeah. He
no
fly.
lie.
And you know this.
Balling. So, wherever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target.
Okay.
So this is Warstorm Surge on a dragon. On a dragon.
On a dragon.
On a dragon.
On a GD dragon. Good lord.
And also it has that other thing that says anytime he's targeted by your opponents, they have to pay 3 life to target him. Just a little something.
You know what? I gotta submit on that one. That might actually be the best card in the set.
I got one word for you. Sneak attack.
I'm just saying. Get in there like swimwear. I'm just telling you.
All right. So as you can see, I had the better half of the list.
No,
so
you just had one creature that was
we'll
okay.
let the audience judge for themselves down in the comments. Agree with our list. Maybe it's some heaters that we forgot to put on a list that you can throw in a discussion below, and maybe we'll feature them on some upcoming command centers and talk about some awesome synergies with those cards.
Like right now, I kind of regret not putting Speaker of Heavens on my list, but you know what? I think I'll live. But you know what? Like you said, there's plenty of cards to choose from. This is one of the actual few core sets that I actually like.
Yeah, this was amazing for new players to come in playing this core set. This is gangbusters. Like
you gave us Eugene, but you know what? Thank you guys for watching this episode.
Of course, where can they get these cards from?
Well, if you're trying to get these cards now, and a lot of these are actually affordable, won't you check out TCG Player in the link below? You can get you some good deals, and you help yourself out and help us out at the same time.
And one last thing, we see all of you. We see all the new followers, the new subscribers, the new patrons. We're going to be shouting out each and every last one of you, and we just want to give a huge thank you to all of you for riding with us on this journey. And we definitely want to also shout out the professor for giving us the spotlight to promote our channel and just talk about what we love to do. So, of course, we're going to have a lot more in store for everyone who's riding with us.
Thank you for believing in what we can do and for having us on your show. And we appreciate everything that you've done.
Yep. So I think it's time for us to close it out. Like and subscribe. You know where to find us. The information is down below in the description, also on the screen.
But until next time.
Peace.